What's up, guys and gals? It's another day in the life of the average Emma Frost here. I had to show this match off. This one was pretty indicative of just how my last day of ranked went. I feel like I got the legendary gotcha pull with this match in particular, but nothing was really going wrong for me this day. I guess I was on the winner's queue side of the alleged EOMM experience. Now I'm in solo queue as usual, and I'm solo tanking as usual. Now I forget who we banned, but I know it wasn't Wolverine because I immediately spotted his feral ass coming straight for me, foaming at the mouth, but I managed to snatch him up by his neck and kick him into the wall, and he ran away. I would also like to point out that our teams are almost identical, except for where we have Punisher and Iron Man, they have Mag and Bucky. Now Wolverine comes in, tries to pick me up again, but he just kind of dashes through the air and starts slashing everything up like someone just fed him some catnip, and he's scratching up the furniture, and he runs over and picks up a health pack, and he's still just coming straight after me. Now my doppelganger was trying desperately to diff me, and she followed me around the corner, but I fed her a diamond backhand and put her down. Unfortunately, the enemy Wolverine lacks object permanence, and he waited patiently for her to go down before he even attempted to come in and start scratching the air in front of me. Now I'm hiding at this corner, and I'm trying to pop a blood diamond out of Grandpa, and keen observers might remember that the reason I'm hiding right here is because Jeff waddled right past me, blew a bubble on my tootsies, and waddled off to continue whatever side quest he was on before he finally came back around bottom here and started pumping some healing spray straight into my fine ass. So I figure the high ground isn't all it's cracked up to be. My healers want to hang out on the bottom lane here, and so they can throw their heals around the corner from a safe distance. So that's where I need to plant my sweet ass too. Now watch this. Here comes the play of the game. I spot Grandpa getting slapped with the cataract curtain, and I make my move. I decide to snatch him up and line him up for a roundhouse to send him straight into the pits. But look at that. The dummy mommy, my doppelganger, she saw what was going down from the top rope, and she goes, no, not without me. I'll have what he's having, ma'am. Magneto said to me, my X-Men, and Emma heeded that call with no hesitation. So I don't know exactly what her plan was in this situation, but she hopped down with impeccable timing just to get a taste of these sweet diamond boots along with Grandpa, and they both get sent straight to oblivion, desperately popping whatever cooldowns they have at their disposal to try and save themselves from the embarrassment that play was, but to no avail. I got my favorite match moment with two tanks deleted with one swift roadhouse kick to the face, and unfortunately none of my team seemed to notice it because one of my teammates even said, 2 people fell off the map? What the fuck? And I'm like, nope, that was all me, baby. And it really just killed my hype. Pressing on, Cloak and Dagger ults to try and keep the cart moving, but she forgets what her role is and got a bit too big for her britches, and then Bucky reels in the wrong fish and ends up eating shit too. The enemy Wolverine still has cat scratch fever, and he's running around scratching the air menacingly. I steal a diamond out of the enemy Emma, and she gets on the back foot running away too, and I turn around and manage to help our resident short king put down Grandpa, who was for some reason just way deep in our fucking backline by himself. Now if you've got your peepers turned on and you've got neurons activating in your brain, you might have noticed there is just no coordination going on in this match really from either team, but my team seems to be winning this Clash of Clans here, and we're just kind of picking them off one by one, which is how they're coming in, while Wolverine is busy doing the do-si-do, doing shuttle runs between that portal right there. I'm just going to show you what this Iron Man just got away with. He flies in here right in their faces to reach full climax and blast a maximum giggity straight on top of poor Ben Grimm's noggin. Now it looked more damaging than it actually was from my perspective, but you can see the poor clobberer just get sent flying looking like he got shot out of a fucking cannon straight into the pits. So while he technically only got 1 kill from that ult, the mental blow he dealt to the enemy team is incalculable. But now watch, we got the hungry terrorist thinking he caught me lacking, but I tenderize him the second he quits sucking, and Wolverine must not have noticed that I had got hard on him because he jumps in, tries to sweep me off my feet, so I fed him a knuckle sandwich too for good measure. He catches a boot on his way out from his failed kidnapping attempt, so I mistakenly think this is as good a time as any to start insulting their social status, and just like a nerd at high school prom, I'm looking around desperately hoping someone will start walking my direction while everyone quickly runs the other way and hides, desperately trying to avoid making eye contact, and I get a big nothing burger and get left standing around looking sad, holding my dick. We've got a good hold on the cart. I'm looking around for anybody to play with, and I finally spot Wolverine doing some more shuttle runs, and I come over here and finish him off real quick. I turn back around and catch Big Boulder Boy, and he decides to do some shuttle runs too, and he comes out of that other portal and gets launched again looking like he got shot out out of a fucking cannon for the second time. And look at where his body landed. He's all the way over here in the corner by that portal. That's gotta be a new personal best for Wolverine. That was a fucking shot put for the ages. And I can hear the cat scratch fever going on up top. It sounds like a couple feral creatures fighting over the last couple morsels of a dead hyena, but it was just two Wolverines trying to dip each other. Our Wolverine won that fight, so he comes over and gives a special gift to Ben Grimm by performing his duties as the only back scratcher that will work on that Rocky big bastard. So he chases him around for 3 whole business days, giving him scritches on the ass before he finally gets away from him. Our Dagger throws down her puddle of Smurf piss, so we're standing in that, and of course Ben thinks that's the prime time for clobbering hour. But even if I am invincible from the Smurf piss, he ain't gonna catch me lacking like that, so I get hard on him and I take him out. I throw a shield to block the shots from the high ground and focus on the interracial couple while Wolverine's getting berserk on my back line, but must have been the 2016 kind of berserk because it was ass and got canceled immediately. For the first time in this whole round, they decide to try to make a coordinated push, but it's too little too late, and the match ends with a moment of pure disrespect and me holding Wolvie up like I'm examining a prized peach. So now it's our turn on offense here. The match starts off. We come out and there's nobody standing at the cart defending it, and we come up in this high ground. Somebody's playing Iron Fist now, and I try to come up and snatch him, but I get jump scared by the entire enemy team just standing around that corner, just waiting to ambush me. And I admit I got a little big for my britches right there, but in my defense, I was pinging for heals, and I had mistakenly expected that my team would be pushing heals to where the entire enemy team was fighting us, but only Jeff was healing, and that just wasn't quite enough. But it turns out the half of my team that was just kind of walking alongside the cart there was doing the right thing, because the enemy team just kind of gave up and quit playing there at the end, and bada bing, bada boom. That's the game. Kind of feel like I got a government mandated win in this one, but I'll fucking take it anyway. And that's about it for this one, folks. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, say hi, follow and subscribe, all that good shit, and we will catch you in the next one. Stay safe and have fun out there, folks. Peace.